We all know CS is more fun when you're playing with your buddies. So in today's video, CS2 Tactics and I are going to show off some utility so you can lock down mid on CT side Vertigo and stack some easy kills. So the smoke you need to learn for this play is basically right around here. You're going to come around this corner aiming at that shadow right there. Once you have that lineup, you're going to slide off this wall, as you can see to my right, and you're going to try to get your crosshair between these two iron bars, right? You're going to run forward once you have that, a few steps, and just release the smoke. It goes through this window, lands right here, and it smokes it off completely. So any Ts who are trying to go mid, they have no vision. It pops before you peek this corner, so you can technically cross ladder with this if you want. Now, of course, Ts can still try to rush through this, so I recommend you throw other nades after it, just to deny the mid rush. A simple one you can do is just throw a flash off this board right as you're running around this box. So just throw that, and bam, the flash pops there. It doesn't blind you, but any T who's going to be ahead of the smoke is just going to get destroyed by it. So for the first play, I'm going to recommend a nade stack from you and your teammate. You have to calm this and spawn, make sure they don't rush. So you do your smoke, maybe use a flash or molly, and as soon as you know they're not rushing, you're going to throw an HE. You're just going to get stuck in this corner right here, and the lineup is going to be right there. Run and just release when your crosshair crosses these two dots. So it's going to look something like this. This HE goes through the window and lands right here. Does about 50 damage to the Ts who are gripped up here.
Now, as the second player in this scenario, you want to make sure that you're doing all you can to support your teammate in the event that they actually rush through that smoke or Molotov. That way you're just ready to trade or just mow them down and be in position to assist. Now, once you've determined that, hey, they're not actually pushing through all this utility, if you think someone is set up in the back here, well, you guys can nade them to the Stone Age by going right here into this corner and doing a simple W jump throw at the bottom left corner of this panel here on the box, just like this. That HE is going to go all the way up here. It's going to bank off the back and demolish anyone set up down here.
For the second play, I recommend setting up a crossfire with your teammate. So you're going to throw the smoke, you're going to run out as fast as you can, and try to peek this, make sure they're not rushing. Of course, run this later on in the half once the Ts actually respect your mid util and aren't rushing. They're trying to take mid control later on. And what you're going to do, you're going to run all the way up here and then just walk to make sure you don't give away any info, and then peek ladder. If there are Ts rushing fast ladder, you will hear them up the ladder, so you can just get ready for that fight. Otherwise, you just get posted in ladder and just hold this angle from this spot. You can also play other angles like here or here, that they're not as powerful as the one I'm about to show you. Either way, all of these angles are safe from mid. You just hold the ladder, and as soon as your teammate takes contact mid, all you have to do is just swing right here and kill the guy who might be trading that teammate, and then just go right back to holding ladder. When you're playing in ladder like this, you really can't fall back, so you've committed to this spot. But you're going to hold on to this position that you've secured in this round. You either play to die, get as many kills as you can, or you can also go into a really fast flank if the T seem to be rushing some other part of the map.
You can then ideally, with an op, set up into this corner and watch for that cross. That's a very deep corner, so for them to actually go into here and clear them out, they're going to be fully exposed to you where you can just shoot them in the back. That also works in the inverse. After you take a shot, let's say, you get one kill, you fall back. Well, for them to actually push in and kill you, well, your teammate's going to be able to swing out and shoot them right in the back. This is a fantastic setup to get into. And even if you don't want to go all the way back here, you can just take a shot, get tucked into this corner, and for them to get a good view of you, again, they're going to have to expose. So your teammate can then shoot them. You can immediately peek right back out and take the angle. This is a super strong position and setup to get into, so let us know how this works out for you.
Here's a dual perspective of this play. You can see me running across mid to ladder. Easy fight. You can see the timing. Meanwhile, CS2 Tactics is just posted up with the op, holding a very comfortable angle. As soon as he takes contact, he gets the kill, and I swing to trade. I hope you liked today's video. Do subscribe to CS2 Tactics. I've linked him down below. Him and I are going to be posting more such videos on two-man plays that you can run with your friends.